bro.
I am Death Sentence!
Oh, sh
I am Death Sentence! Welcome to the end of your life. It's gonna hurt.
Ready? Let's go!
What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a brand new breakdown for you. Death Sentence makes his return back to the Mighty Gaming channel as he steps up to fight 717 Static. Now, Street Beef is a thing that got me into doing reaction videos in combat sports, right? If it wasn't for Street Beef, I don't think I'll be breaking down fights, because I love to break down professional fights, but I also enjoy breaking down the Street Beef fights because I find they're hilarious. Some of them are good. Some of them are like, oh man, this guy actually has skill. And you actually get to see people who don't really train at a full-blown gym. Sometimes I know a lot of those guys over there on the East Coast and West Coast and all over who do the Street Beef fights actually do train. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also hit the bell to know when we go live. Now, we have broken down Death Sentence before. He's absolutely hilarious. So, but make sure you guys like. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I am
He said it's gonna hurt. I love that Death Sentence has a fan base, and I'm a fan too.
717 Static, 142 MMA. Ready to go.
Okay.
You ready? You ready? Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Ready? Ready?
Now, this is a little different. Typically, Street Beef, they do it outside in the yard or whatnot. But I've been seeing Street Beef. They've been they have been moving the fights inside of a cage. Now, I think Street Beef is going to become an amateur organization. It is an amateur organization, but I think they're going to start going on a path of having the fights inside of a cage and running like some legit, like maybe under, as we call it in Washington State, it's sanctioned fights, where maybe the guys had to get blood work. I have no idea, but I like seeing them, getting them into the cage, not over the dirt, the grass, and et cetera, et cetera. But let's see what's going to happen with Death Sentence versus 717 Static.
Let's work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's not a tap. He's punching him. What? Okay, what happened? So, I believe he got hit in the head with the heel. Death Sentence was trying to get out of the Kimura, or his head out of between his crotch. And I think Death Sentence is spazzing out. Right, he's spazzing out, and I believe his heel hit him in the back of the head. So I'll break down the fight a little bit more as it goes on. I want to watch it. First time seeing it.
Close hands and do not hit him in the back of the head. And when you're laying down, don't be just kicking, because you can't kick on the ground like that. I'm only gonna warn you one time, you're not hitting him in the back of the head. You do it a second time, it's a
Can we go ahead and appreciate Death Sentence fade? Look at this fade, dog. Whack, whack, whack. Beautiful hairline. Good for you, brother. You know, I know you're gonna be bald eventually. It's part of the black genes. But all right, let's get back to work.
over. You ready?
All right.
Ready? Let's go.
Oh, he kicked him in the liver. Oh, he kicked him in the liver.
Thank you, Adesanya. Great war, my friend. I love you, Willie. Thank you, Dream Kicks. I'm here to stay, baby. Thank you, Death Sentence. Great war, my friend. You're very welcome.
Look at him. Look. I want to be a kick.
Get mama. That's my mama,
Let's go. Okay, we're gonna go back. So obviously we're gonna talk about this exchange right here. So as always, Descendants has no problem crossing the void. We can learn something from this gentleman. He runs immediately to his opponent, doesn't want to do nothing with the distance control or managing the distance, runs across and pushes him down. They sue. Static does a beautiful double leg takedown. And Destin is not worried about. So what Destin needs to do, he needs to keep his balance. He needs to bring his hand back and cross-face the living hell out of this guy and keep his hips. But when his arm is over his head, he's given Static the opportunity to do a double leg takedown. And that's what we see happen next. Okay, let's continue. Takes him down. Beautiful double leg from Static. Okay, look where he's landed. Beautiful. He's going to fall down to the ground. Lands right into side control. Good job. Now, Static doesn't have a lot of curriculum when it comes to grappling. You can tell because he flails. Right? He turtles. Okay. Now, he goes right for the arm. He's attacking the arm, but he has no legs on him. So Static is able to turn and jump on this side. But if Static has some curriculum, that is a free armbar. All Static has to do is run around this way, sit down on Static's head, and he has an armbar. But once again, he doesn't have any curriculum. He doesn't know the curriculum of jiu-jitsu. This is a free armbar. Anytime somebody goes for Kimura and they don't have the legs on you, it's a free armbar. So luckily for Static, he doesn't understand that, but he just put himself in an armbar. But you see Static, you see Death Sentence. He jumps over, goes over, gets caught in here. Now, what Static needs to do is he needs to take this hand and wrap it here and grab the wrist and rewrap the other hand around it, and he has a Kimura. He can finish Death Sentence like that. But they ensue in a scramble on the ground. All right. Now he's trying to move. All right. So right here, he's going for a straight arm lock. Right. So typically the arm is here. He has his arms across there, and he's going for a straight arm lock. He can also transition to a beautiful Kimura. And once you lock the shoulder in place, you take the arm this way and you break it. But he's so content on hanging on to him and trying to do a straight arm lock, but he doesn't get it. A lot of people, if there's flexion in the wrist, then he's not gonna be able to lock down the arm or break it. See, but now you see him. He's trying to switch to it, and that's where let's back it up. This is where, right there, boom, right there. All those heels to the face as he's trying to get out of the submission because he's flailing. He's spazzing, being a spaz. That's what we call it. Watch these heels go. Bop, 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 bop. Those heels get him out of that. But it's because Death Sentence is spazzing out instead of locking down, pushing that head out of there, and then getting back to his guard where he's going to be able to protect himself. So, all right, once again, this is whack. He jumps across the void with a beautiful Liu Kang Mortal Kombat 2 flying kick. You see Static go this way, out of way to avoid the flying kick from Death Sentence. And then, oh, right here, he kicks him right in the liver. Okay, I'm gonna try to flying kick right here. Now Static, now his hands are up like fucking Hangman. Okay, this is a perfect example of a Hangman right here, boys. You know, you guys ever play Hangman? You know, horse. I don't know, but it looks like a perfect Hangman. So his body is fully exposed. Static realized it. He's pissed off for getting kicked in the head, and he's gonna give him a nasty kick to the body. He goes. Let's see where this land. Right there to the liver. You see it? Look right to the liver, which is right here. Bop, bop. All that energy goes from there, from his hips to there, out the back, and it's extremely painful. And we see what happens to Death Sentence. Death Sentence eats it. He runs. The body shuts down when he gets hit. He runs away. He's trying to do something. Can't. He throws another body kick. And Death Sentence has no choice but to tap out. The one thing I love that Death Sentence does is he just runs across the distance. He jumps into the void, does flying kick like Liu Kang or flying knee or the Hurricane jump. He comes across the distance, and that's one of the things I love about watching him is that he's not scared to get into the fight. He just needs a little more curriculum and build his IQ up. So when he does get in these fights, he knows what he's doing instead of flailing and just hitting his opponent's back. But boys, once again, thank you guys for bringing this video to my attention. Shout out to Street Beef. Make sure you guys go give Street Beef a follow, like, and subscribe, and support those guys because they support us by allowing us to break down their videos. So boys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know when we go live. Cheers!